Okay, let me change the music. Okay.
Yes,
so
here we go.
The three of you all have been resting and relaxing away in a small little town that doesn't even really have a name. This town is deep within a forest / jungle. It's more of a forest than it is a jungle in the Jukai forest. You guys have lived here for quite a while at this point. You guys have known each other for forever. It's a pretty small town. There's a decent amount of people there. Everybody knows each other very well. And you guys have just been hanging out there. Pretty much everybody there knows that you guys are like famed adventurers, but they also recognize that you guys are very old. So they do not actually expect very much, if anything, from you when it comes to doing physical labor. They're just here to help you out, essentially, as well as the other people in the town, obviously. So let me drag you here.
Also, you said this place has like no name, right?
Yes, this town has no name.
This would be the worst place to get like fucking held hostage at, because someone's like, "Where are you? I need to find you." It's like, it doesn't have a name.
Is this a temple?
The thing at the top? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
God, it's fucking token.
Okay.
Love yours.
The three of you.
Is that a grandma goblin?
I'm the only one who took the token seriously!
What do you mean? Mine's very serious, thank you.
You can hide the pain, Harold.
The three of you have been living in this house together. You come outside on a very, very peaceful day to see the three town, I guess you could call them adventurers. They're more just the people that go out hunting and etc. But they kind of resemble you, actually. Amongst them is a fighter and a wizard, and then a kind of fighter. He's not really sure what he wants to do with his life yet. And they're talking amongst themselves immediately outside your house. What would you like to do?
So what are we doing right now, currently?
You guys just walked outside of your house. Maybe to go to the tavern, maybe to go exploring, maybe to go talk to the townkeeper. I don't know.
I cannot control the token.
I'm gonna go talk to the townkeeper about my pension.
Oh, you young.
Yours is the only one that I forgot to let control, so you have control now.
Now I
bad
need to
for
make
touching
a
a
lot
character.
of character decisions right now.
Yep. What is my entire character's personality from this point forward?
Sepkrados's sort of idea was essentially something similar to Master Ukwe, so...
If you guys want to, you guys can. If you can describe your characters now. Actually, let's do that.
That's why you're a total.
We'll go real quick. So first,
Okay.
Sepkrados, could you please describe your character?
Sepkrados is a very old turtle cleric. He doesn't really wear much in the terms of, well, anything other than just a simple sort of robe, as I imagine he is, at the very least, a priest in the temple previously mentioned. He wears an amulet with the symbol of his deity, which is the only thing I have yet to decide about him. And he walks with this cane, which once was his quarterstaff, which he wielded as a weapon, which he has since modified to be a cane to assist with his walking, but he still can beat people over the head with it. And probably has on multiple occasions beat people over the head with his cane.
They don't charge him for salt just because he's old.
He would have a fondness for this group of hunters, having them remind him of the group and would probably do his best to assist them in training as much as he can in his old state, giving them wisdom and whatnot while he's not busy with the temple. Although he has left it in the house currently, he also has a shield, but has not used it in many years.
Okay. Gizmo, could you please describe your character?
Alright. I believe I have made my character choices. Gizmo is a very old goblin. He's got white hair, like, covering his head. And I don't imagine he wears anything too extravagant. He never really took to fashion. And for the most of his life, he has only been focusing on learning the most powerful things he can. But I'm going to say within the last 5-10 years, he's discovered a love for trickery. And so now
no.
he's just a prankster.
Oh, fucking damn it.
I imagine our bathroom door is like we have a hole cut out in it where I've already glued the door shut and we had to
Oh my
figure out a
fucking
way
God.
around it.
Jesus Christ, fucking hell. And like, is this your disclaimer for the party of what you're gonna do for this session?
Yeah.
I see.
And yeah, that's Gizmo.
Okay.
Lovely.
The next
Full name,
character,
please.
please say your entire name and then describe your character.
Okay, this is Takahara Sugiri Senjo Morimuro Happari Hayase de Retsu Chodai Shinunda Karasa.
Let
Can
me.
you translate that for me?
It's literally just a bunch of fucking. The first 4 words are just Japanese family names, but then the last bit is please hurry up and give me some lettuce. I'm gonna die.
That's what his name would look like if I actually put his full name into Roll20.
Yeah. So for simplicity's sake, Takahara. He is once a kind of young, brash, overconfident adventurer who was raised in a sort of sword school life and sent as a soldier, which didn't cut it for him. So when he joined everyone's party here, he went for good and glory, because being a soldier did some terrible things. And after his adventures with everyone, he has mellowed out into a less stubborn, less brash sort of person, and has more taken to his time of arts and crafts more so, less seeing combat as a cool sort of explosive thing that's like fun, and more seeing it as more or less like a meditative art form, along with some other things, as kind of like painting and stuff. But he is also, although he has mellowed out in being less outwardly stubborn, he will still literally never accept that he's ever wrong. Still. Other than that, yeah, not stubborn at all. He also owns many animals, which you probably find coming in and out of the house. They just kind of wander around. And he names them all individually in his own likeness. And he is very fond of fruits. And he always has kind of like a nervous, worried look on him, kind of like a token here. That's just his resting face. He's not actually worried.
Okay. As you guys leave the house, one of the 3 adventurers, Fawn, turns and looks to you guys and says, "Oh, you guys are out and about. That's great to see."
Ah, yes.
What?
I said it's great to see you out.
Didn't you listen to the kid, old man?
He sees us from outside?
We are out of the house, and he is seeing that we are out of the house. He is acknowledging that we are out of the house.
That's
I
why
have
I'm
eyes, I
panicking
can
and
see him
trying
out
to
of the
come up with
house.
an old man voice.
Why is he telling me I'm out of the house? I can see. I'm not blind.
He is,
I'm just glad that you're okay. So we are going out to go get some food, like meat and stuff. We can trust you to keep watch over the city, right? I mean, you guys are big, strong adventurers.
of course, young one.
Damn it. I'm not going to be able to do this.
If you can't do it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm so tempted to be like, hey kid, wanna play a card game? But, like,
Oh my goodness.
Of course,
And,
young one. We will keep watch over the people and make sure that everyone is alright.
That's great, Seppi.
Seppi?
We'll have fun.
Wait, Jason, do you know what? Seppi is a very peculiar word in Australia.
What does it mean in Australia?
It's like basically the kind of the derogatory word for Americans here.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was so confused. Like,
What does
because-
that come
Aw,
from?
Thanks, Seppi. Okay, here's how it goes. Okay, so Americans, Yankees, Yanks, tanks, septic tanks, Seppi.
What the fuck?
What?
It's very convoluted. It's very convoluted.
You three go have fun. We'll make sure that everyone is safe.
So for context, what I heard was just like, "Oh, thanks, Frenchie." Yes. Takahara goes, yeah, I need to go find the town mayor or something.
I want to
My
try to
coach
hop
doesn't
on
come through this
Takahara
month.
before he walks away.
Hop on.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a Yoda.
Like a Yoda. You do look like Yoda.
You do very much look like Yoda. You should have control of your character. If you don't,
Oh,
let me know.
yeah, I'll hop on.
Fuck, I wish I was playing Yoda. Shit.
If I miss and I go to fall, I'm casting fly, so I can just go.
Roll an acrobatics check.
I imagine like the fucking like the Star Wars Battlefront noises from Yoda, just like the like when he flies off or some shit.
Roll acrobatics.
Roll.
Natural 20. Yes.
Hey!
So just like Yoda, he just drops the cane and then just does like a backflip onto your back and lands perfectly.
I know exactly what scene you're describing.
Yes.
Can Sepkratos try and catch the falling cane with his own cane?
Sure.
What do I roll?
Roll me dexterity or acrobatics. Roll me acrobatics.
Come on, start getting that. Let's go.
Four.
Oh.
You attempt to, but you kind of trip over yourself as you go to do it. And Brork, which is the wizard of this adventuring party, looks to you and says, "Old man, you shouldn't be doing such things. You need to keep yourself safe."
He called you old.
Sepkratos, I didn't know you were so old.
Oh, it's alright. Now go have fun.
Don't die while we're gone.
Oh, I won't. I've lived this long, haven't I?
If we do, we're blaming it on you.
The three of them start walking away.
I think it might be best for my character if I just play a senile one that just laughs at everything. Because that's probably just what I'm going to be doing.
I turn and look at Takahara. We are not going to blame them if we die, and I bonk him on the head with my cane.
Takahara dies. Just joshing. Fucking. I look back to Gizmo and
Yes, Seppi.
okay, you. I'm actually calling him Seppi now. I look back to Gizmo and I go, "You're lucky all my nerve endings are dead on my back." As he walks forward.
I'm back here, like I have my glue out, and I'm looking for
Oh, no.
a prime suspect, prime target, and I can't find anything.
Wait. Yeah, I have an idea. That girl over there is holding a book, right?
Roll me perception.
Shit, where did it go? My character. Fuck.
Do you want me to roll
Oh,
for
right,
you?
hang on. And then let's go.
Whoa, you
I got
have
it.
+6 perception.
Yeah. I'm an
Yeah.
old man, but it's got the whole thing.
You can see it looks like she is reading a book, and you could imagine this to be some sort of scriptural reading for the temple of the god. Insert whatever god Sepkratos worships,
So
because he hasn't decided yet.
Okay. I go up with Gizmo on my back,
Right.
and I go up to the girl and go, "What's that you're reading there?"
This is the book of the god that Sepkratos worships, because Sepkratos still hasn't picked the god yet.
I'm scrolling the list right now. I'm scrolling the list right now.
And while you're doing that, I'm just gonna put this banana skin in the book.
Kalemvor, god of the dead.
Kalenvor?
Yes. Lawful, neutral, grave, and death domains.
Kalemvor. Okay. This is the book of Kalemvor. Do you... Have you read it before?
Good old Seppi and his gods. Ah, good times.
Okay, I'm back.
Kalemvor, an old friend of mine. That book is one of my favorite.
Sepkratos, we don't understand it.
Oh,
Me and Mai have
What
been
is it?
trying to figure out what, like, these, like, they're called parables?
yes. Parable.
Hold on. Does Takahara have a sword on his back like he does in the picture?
Yes, why not?
I'm going to glue your sword to your sheath.
Okay, I guess we are going to have a TPK today. Fun.
Can you roll stealth?
Sure.
Which one specifically are you looking at?
8.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, I see fucking glue it shut. I just go, guess I'm practicing with a club today.
Celia shows you the book and then points to a specific scripture and says, "This one." And as you read the scripture, it's a scripture about the cycling of life through, like, an acorn from a tree falling and growing out a new tree.
Oh, yes. It's a metaphor for how one will grow and fall from their homes out into the wild and their eventually grow and create their own family, their own tree, if you will.
Oh.
I thought it was a herbalism guide.
It represents the circle of life.
Yeah, but what does it teach you to blow up?
Did you say why does it teach you to blow up? What?
What does it teach you to blow up?
This scripture does not teach you to blow things up.
Sounds pretty worthless to me then.
Yeah.
There's so much more than just explosions.
At this
You're
point,
only the only one here trying to have a serious character.
At this point, the woman steps up and pats Takahara on the shoulder and says, would you mind leaving Celia and Mai to go back to the studies? We don't want too many distractions.
Have I distracted them?
Distractions?
Yes, they
I
need
thought that
to
was a
learn.
very soothing presence.
What happened to learn from your elders?
Gizmo, there's so much that we have to learn from you, yes. But the elders also wrote the scriptures. Elders far more elderly than you.
What?
Yeah, but they're dead. So who cares about them?
Yeah, we win.
We lived longer
It's-
than them.
It's quite interesting that such a strong wizard as yourself, Gizmo, would not want the children reading books.
I mean, useless books like this. I'm just
out
down
of-
to the book.
Don't listen to Desmo.
And she
He's
kneels
lost part of
down.
that intelligence from his old days.
She kneels down to Celia. Celia, don't listen to this old man. He doesn't understand what you're doing. And she nods her head. And then begins to start reading scripture out loud again. And the lady walks back.
Okay.
Oh god. Now I'm just like keeping an eye out for anything I can do to fuck people up now.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have to go in like a minute or two, just for a minute. I ordered DoorDash, so I have to go pick it up.
Oh, it's okay.
That's fine.
Not yet. I'll tell you
GM's
when.
not around. We can do whatever we want.
But now I wish I had taken less fucking evocation spells.
What do invocation spells do?
The damage ones. The ones that deal damage.
Oh, okay.
Like I have Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Scorching Ray, Earth Tremor, Ice Storm, Wall of Fire.
Sepkrados is gonna place a hand on Celia's shoulder. I'm glad that the young people, the
I could not
young
hear you
generation-
over Connor's. Could you start again? I could not hear you over Connor's sneeze.
Takahara does a huge fucking sneeze.
Sepkrados places a hand on Celia's shoulder. I'm glad to see that the young generations are learning about the wonders of Kalemvar, and as I'm saying this, I'm casting guidance.
Okay.
Just
What was the name? Well, wait. I don't
To
think Gizmo
help
would
her
remember
understand.
anyway. That that young man back there seemed to have the right idea.
Takahara's cat comes out of the bushes. Here you go.
well,
You get out of here!
we should leave these two to their studies.
Okay.
And Sepkrados is going to slowly turn around and begin to walk back away from the temple.
I look around.
Takahara, I'm completely reliant on where you're going.
Okay, I just kind of look at Gizmo and go, like, kind of like
Okay,
gesturing,
man.
like, where to.
I'm gonna get my food real quick.
Alright.
Okay. I pull out a deck of many things.
I pull out my antimatter rifle!
I don't have anything funny to give these people.
Either.
And
Okay.
it saddens me that I
Let's
did
keep
not think
walking until
ahead.
we find the funnies.
I have an item that I think Gizmo would love.
What's
In
that?
fact, I have 10 of this item. It's called Alchemist's Fire.
Oh. No, I mean, I don't want to play Gizmo as like, I kill people for fun. It's just he's trying to do lighthearted pranks. He's spent his whole life looking for like the most powerful spells, and then like he's like, oh wait, it's just fun to prank people.
Yeah, but also fire.
The real magic was the people I made frustrated along the way.
I also have 2 different diamonds for Revivify, just in case. But literally all my spells are either related to death or healing. Besides for guidance, bane, and shield of faith, everything else relates to death in some way. Whether it be causing death, speaking to death, or preventing death.
I think I have something to do here. Before we walk away from Celia, but I want Jason to be here before.
Okay.
I'm back.
All right,
Welcome back.
Jason. Before we walk away, I'm gonna slip Celia a paper and tell her to remember to have fun with the life she has. And the paper has in Goblin, because I assume she can't speak Goblin. It says pee pee poo poo.
Thank you, Gizmo.
Remember, treasure it always.
I will. And she puts it into the book as kind of like a bookmark.
That's like for her adventure. It's like her plot device, and then in her moment of doubt, she looks at the paper, but then like she realizes it says pee pee poo poo. As we walk away, I kind of go to Gizmo. I'm like, did you put down the paper that says pee pee poo poo again?
Damn right I did.
Seth Kratos is just sort of half hearing this in the background as he's slowly walking away.
I will be taking a stroll along the streets,
Oh, that was an
admiring the
exhausting walk.
scenery. Just go back to sleep. Oh my god. Is this what like being an old person actually feels like?
Okay.
Where are you going, Takahara?
Just walking down the street,
Alright.
like taking in the atmosphere.
Okay. You guys walk, and you walk at a very slow pace because you are quite old. You're just taking it in, enjoying the scenery. You've enjoyed it many, many times, but at this age, you've learned to enjoy things that you've seen many times before.
Besides, we moved to this beautiful town for a reason.
As you come to the crossroads, you see a man just standing in this center of the main road, and then to the other side, you see a house with a woman tending to some hedges.
Do we recognize these people?
Roll me a history check.
Yeah, I
Because
feel
you're
like-
old,
Are
because
they
you're
from the
old, I'm gonna
town?
have you guys keep forgetting
No.
things. Takahara does not remember either of these people. Ty, you'll recognize both of them, but you do not remember their names. Gizmo, you know these people to be Burl and Jiao.
I'm gonna say this is Burl and Chow, and I'm gonna intentionally point to the wrong ones.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
Hello,
whoa.
Burl. I like.
Oh,
to say
this is
to
a
the
long
crowd.
map.
Yeah,
This is a very
this
long
is
map.
really. I like this map a lot, actually.
I did not make it. I found it.
No, I thought you handcrafted this for this fucking one
Yeah,
shot.
I hand painted it earlier today while I was at work.
It is a pretty map, though.
Yeah.
It looks
You guys
like
like
it
to
would
do?
be a pretty place.
Yes.
Well, again, I'm going wherever Takahara goes. Because I am now bound to him without my cane.
Yes.
I might as well just go ahead and glue myself to him.
Oh,
Where are
no.
you going?
I'm following Seth because I'm wandering to the bush.
Hey, Burl!
Jiao
Here comes the
says
TPK.
Jiao says hi to you as you guys walk, but does not like specifically try to talk to you. She just kind of like waves and says hi.
Seth
Hi,
Kratos
Burl.
will say hello back.
Seppi, where are we going?
Taking in the scenery.
Make a swim check. You drown.
Why'd you say that as Taka?
Oh wait, why did I? I don't know. He has lapses of dementia where he just metagames.
So you come to the edge of a cliff, and you see below. You see a raging river, and across the way you can see actually the townmaster Jai, just across the way, just sitting on the ledge, just taking in the scenery. And she looks up to you and says, "Hello."
Wait, she's the
Ah.
town master.
Hello, Jai.
Yes.
Where's my pension?
What is a pension?
Bonk.
Uh,
You don't ask
then-
such rude questions.
let me roll to see if I know what a pension is.
Careful when bonking Takahara, Seppi. You might hit me.
I am very precise with my cane. So precise to the point where you could say that I have the, or would have had if I had more options, the precise attack martial feat fucking thing.
Fucking thing.
The fucking
The
thing.
maneuver, that's what it's called. I didn't take precise attack though, because I wanted other ones that made more sense, and I only get 3 choices at level 3.
I'm sorry, Takahara. I don't know what a pension is. I'm sure we can get that for you, whatever it is. Is it a food?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll look into getting you this pension. How are you guys doing this wonderful morning?
What?
I
This morning?
said, how are you doing this wonderful morning?
I'm not doing it. The
very
fucking
well.
sun's doing
We're right next to a waterfall, aren't we?
Yes. Well, yeah, that's true. You are next. It's not like a waterfall. It's a river, and then it like falls down a little bit. It's not like a
okay.
massive fall.
Except Kratos will slowly sit down. Takes like half a minute to get himself fully seated.
My poos have been fine, thank you.
Wait, so she said, "How are you doing this morning?" Right?
Yes.
I'm not doing this morning. What are you talking about?
She means, how are you? She means, are you good?
Now that's a very deep and philosophical question.
That
Oh,
is correct.
Takahara,
Am I?
always going very deep with everything.
I just. I was thinking of just going like, "Shut up, Jack," but like that wouldn't really fit. Like, I don't want to be just rude for no reason.
Here, shut up, Jack.
Thank you.
Don't be rude to Jai.
Why not?
When suddenly, actually, can I have all 3 of you roll me perception checks?
Okay.
Yay! The one old man skill I have.
That was supposed to be +5, not +6.
10.
I got exactly double what Gizmo got.
Sepkratos, you're the only one that hears this, but you do notice across the way that Jai also notices a scream that sounds kind of like a little girl, but it's too far away for you to tell exactly who screamed, but it came directly from the direction that you just came from.
Sepkratos will stand. It takes like less than half a minute because he's in a rush, but it still takes a few seconds. Takes like a whole turn for him to stand up, and then is going to begin moving at a slightly quickened pace towards.
for as fast as a tortoise can go.
And as
Seppi,
this
where are you
happened,
going?
Jai says, "What was that? We need to go check what that was." And then she starts
I heard
running
that
in the
too.
opposite direction.
I definitely heard that too. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sepkratos, what did you hear?
It sounded like a little girl was screaming.
I'm gonna cast Fly on Takahara
Yo.
and myself. Wait,
Okay.
no, just on Takahara.
Okay, how does fly work?
You have a flight speed of 60 feet now. I imagine I've done this to you before, so you know how to do
Yes,
it.
I rise up in fear and like Superman pose, kind of like arms out, legs out, like fucking like wrong.
So,
What do I see? Do I see anything from like being high in
what
the
do your
sky?
old human eyes see?
Roll me perception
Yes.
check.
They're taking the old people to Isengard. Wait, what? Wait, did it not go through?
Nope.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
4!
Right.
4 from me. 420. Blaze it.
Okay. I still don't see yours, Takahara. But,
Wait, it says your connection to the service being into fucking my internet. I got
I'll trust
you. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you see ahead of you a one of the girls, Mai, being held by a strange masked man, and the lady that, if you rolled a history check, you might remember. His name is Ambra, being like poked and prodded by another masked man with a spear.
Wait, like right now?
Yes.
Okay,
At
fuck.
this distance,
I'm reloading roll 20.
Would Seppi see that from this distance?
Roll me perception.
Takahara can't move right now because he's reloading, but I feel like Takahara would have got there a lot sooner. Just because he's
Yeah.
flying now.
I would spring into action, like just dive in head on.
So do I see that?
Yes. Be patient. Okay. Patience is a virtue, young Padawan.
Hey, Jason, how important is it to treat spells as what they can do mechanically over what they can do flavorally?
Up to you. I don't really care.
Okay.
So seeing that his priests are being whatever is happening to them, Sephiroth will pick up the pace even more.
So like if I dived onto one of these people and cast shield to become like a little ball of force, how would you treat that?
As like essentially a bludgeoning hit.
Good to know.
They probably take either a 1d6 or 2d6 depending on how hard I think you're hitting them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. So you guys.
There's two masked men and they're holding these two hostage. Or...
Yes. Can you guys please roll me initiative?
Dun.
Dun.
15.
Go.
Oh!
Hugo.
Vibing with this music.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
love
My
how
sword is
lowest
fucking
initiative
bleached up.
bonus.
It's
The one
so
with
shy.
the lowest initiative bonus is the one who rolled the highest out of the players.
Dun.
I'd assume that these masked people have more than a -1 to initiative, so I definitely have the lowest initiative bonus.
Damn, this music though.
This music hits hard. I left my shield in the house though, so that sucks. I
It's
only have a
okay.
when mom's coming home, but you haven't finished the rice fields yet.
I think right now Gazmo's the only one that's fully capable.
Okay.
Your sword's closed shut.
Sephiroth, you're up first.
Alright. Sephiroth is going to first ask, what do you think you're doing? Move up and quickly ask Ambra, is he hurting you?
And she's like kind of screaming and says, What does it look like?
Okay, that's gonna be a trip attack. Assuming I can hit with my quarterstaff.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to attack.
11. Fuck.
You go to hit, and immediately, without even looking at you, he dodges out of the way.
Fine, if you want to play this like that. Let's see if I still got this. Grabbing onto my amulet, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Which is going to summon
What does it look like?
a glowing cane on the exact opposite side of this person. So right here.
Okay, give me a second to get that.
And it's going to go ahead and swipe at him immediately.
It's too difficult for me to find a cane, so I'm just going to find a sword, and you're going to have to be happy with it.
That's fine. I don't care how well the token looks compared to what I am describing. We know that canonically it is a glowing cane.
Roll 20 is being weird. I have to restart it. Give me a second.
Damn, I have something really cool to do, but I think the samurai are gonna move.
Oh no. Is it to do with them being in a line?
Yeah.
I see.
And you said 16 to hit?
Yeah. Because it's plus
Okay.
11.
He did seem very, whoa, surprised. I couldn't think of the word surprised. I apologize. He seemed very surprised by this, but he was quickly able to grab his polearm and like parry it out of the way in the very, very last second.
I believe. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn for now.
Okay, Takahara, you're up.
Okay, first of all, have we ever seen these people before? Or their likeness in our
Roll me a
adventure?
history check.
Nope. God.
Nope.
I am horrible at
You
that.
find these masks very weird, actually.
Okay. I attempt to pull out my sword, but then feeling its good shot, just go kind of like, oh, fuck it. And then pull out the sword with its, like, sheath still on,
Yes.
intending to use it as just, like, a club. Mechanically, would this just be, like, a bludgeoning weapon now?
Yeah, no, to do a little bit less damage.
Okay, so it's just, like, 1d8 instead of 1d10 or something?
Yeah.
1d6, rather.
Well, just do 1d10. Do normal, and I'll just subtract 2 from it, whatever it is.
Okay, sure. Okay, and I dash behind him, and I go, Obae wa mo, Jinere.
It's at advantage
okay,
because you're flanking.
Yes.
Oh wait,
I'm
which
also
meant
gonna-
that so was Ty's
Spiritual weapon, right?
spiritual weapon. So go ahead and roll again, Ty.
19.
Okay, so he tries to block it, but he's not able to. So roll damage, Ty. Sorry, I burped in the middle of the sentence.
Okay. Plus 5. That's gonna be a 11 points of force damage.
As it strikes across him, but actually pushes him back a little bit with force.
Also, I'm going to be using the thing that gives me, what's it called? Fighting Spirit gives me advantage on weapon attack rolls till the end of the current turn. And I'll also be using Adept Dueler, which is -5 to hit and +5 to damage, +10 to damage, sorry.
Okay.
Do either of those hit with a -5?
Sorry, I'm eating.
Okay.
It's a bad time to start eating, but I'm very hungry.
That's
so-
okay.
Again, without even like really looking at you, he just dodges out of the way as he looks towards Sepkratos now because he actually hit him with something.
I look at him, just go, hey, no. As I fucking do it again. At advantage.
The second one,
-5.
yeah, the second one, you try to stab him in the back, not realizing that your sword is still sheathed, and you're pretty sure that this would have like just straight up killed him if he wasn't sheathed, but it just like hits him in the back, and he like goes up and like puts his hand behind his back really quick as it like kind of hurts.
Okay. Oh, I got
Damage.
damage as well. And it's plus 10 to whatever it is. 13.
So 23 points of damage. Wow. It still looked like it really hurt him, but you're pretty sure if you didn't have it sheathed for whatever reason, it would be a fatal blow.
God damn it, Gizmo. And then I'm gonna last attack because level 20 feature.
Yep.
Do it again, and fucking. Oh, what it does. So go same thing. Does 13 hit? Probably not.
He, as you go to attack him again, he turns around and like hits your sword with his spear.
Is he?
As you're trying to attack
it's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the samurai. Well, they're not actually samurai. I'm just using the samurai block.
Yeah. Fair.
The first samurai over here is going to let go of the child and go behind Takahara and try to strike at Takahara at advantage because flanking. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, I have 18 AC.
Okay.
It's one more than me with my, or without my shield, and one less with my shield. Because turtles just automatically get a 17 in AC, which cannot be modified except by shields and spells.
So you actually take 7 points of slashing damage, Takahara.
Nice.
As from behind you, you feel this sudden slash across your back, and as you turn around, you see him go to swing again. There's an 18 hit.
Yeah.
You told me what your AC was, but yes, it does.
18.
It meets it.
Yeah.
So you take another 10 points of slashing damage.
Boom. 40.
Wait, were those both from this guy?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind then.
And then the guy below is going to make a single attack against Takahara at advantage.
Sentinel.
Okay. So he's attacking you instead. Is that I forget what Sentinel is.
No,
Sentinel is
he
I
gets to attack
take a
him.
reaction. I take a reaction to attack the guy that's attacking Takahara.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a roll and attack.
Is that advantage because flanking?
Yes.
Cool. 24.
That definitely hits.
Okay, that's going to be a trip attack then. So strength save and does an extra D8 of damage.
You rolled in. So 21 for a strength save.
That's it. The DC is like 13.
And then how
But I
much
do
damage?
do an extra 13 total.
13. As again, you strike him in the back, and he like kind of pushes forward and is not expecting it at all as he goes to hit Takahara. Does a 23 hit? It does, yes. So you take another 10 points of slashing damage, Takahara. As from the other side, this guy just pokes you in the back, like stabs you in the back with his spear, and then seeing as Sepkrados just dealt a lot of damage to him, he's going to turn around and attack Sepkrados. This time, not at advantage, which is a 16, so that does not hit.
No. Sort of
as he-
tuck my head back into my shell as it strikes into me.
Okay. That brings us to Gizmo. You're up.
Alright, Gez, I'm not gonna do the cool thing I was gonna do before, instead I'm gonna do a different cool thing. I'm going to take a small baggie of bat shit, and I'm gonna like throw it up in the air and draw a circle under it with my hand, and when it comes back down through the circle, it's gonna land on the ground and explode into a fireball.
Hey,
And,
that's cool.
the fire is going. The fire is gonna weave around all the civilians and my allies, and it only hits the samurai.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's still. I
Um,
think it.
Roll
Nope,
dexterity
I,
save.
No, they need to roll a dexterity save, but all of
Yeah.
anyone I pick automatically succeeds on their save, and they take no damage instead of half damage.
oh, I thought it was they auto succeed in their save and that was it.
Okay.
Never mind.
The first one rolled a 4. The second one rolled a nat 20. So the one up
Alright.
here is going to get hit by it, and the other one, I'm assuming, is half damage.
Half damage, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and
Uh,
roll damage.
boop. Love seeing all those dice appear. 22. And then 11 to the one that it takes half.
a lot of ones there. Jesus.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
The one in the middle is now looking really, really hurt.
And the one at the top?
He looks hurt, but not, like, crazy hurt. I mean, that's the first time he's ever gotten hit with anything, so.
And I don't think there's anything I can do with my bonus action. Nope. I can fucking disengage and jump off Takahara and run run this way.
Nice. Hey, where you
Okay.
going?
Roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can jump off of him properly.
I imagine Takahara is still like slightly floating too, because you still
Oh,
have
yeah,
my life
why?
though.
Oh shit, I forgot I could fly.
When you're told no Arakakra, you find a way around it.
Yep. Wizard, my man.
18, yeah. You're able to jump down without any issue.
I imagine that I jump and do my throw my bat shit up and do the circle while I'm falling.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, anything else, Gizmo?
That's it. That's all my everything.
Okay, Sep Kratos, you're up.
Okay. With my bonus action, the spiritual weapon's gonna go ahead and take a swipe at the guy that's unhurt. This guy.
30 does not hit. I'm joking, it does. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 12 points of damage,
Okay,
and that's force damage, in case that matters.
does not.
Does not.
How is he looking?
He looks definitely hurt, but he looks like he can still take a couple hits.
Tap my cane on the ground. Power of Kalimvor and Toll the Dead on that guy. So that's a wisdom save. The guy that I just hit with the spiritual weapon.
That's a 21 again. That's 17 plus 4.
Damn it. Nothing. You know what? Fuck it. Action surge.
Okay.
Clearly those spells aren't working for me. The ones that are like saving throw shit. Or anything that's saving throw for that matter.
They don't have very
So-
high saves. It's just they've been getting lucky. I'll tell you that just straight up.
So I am going to instead take a swipe at advantage at the guy in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit. At advantage.
22.
Both of those hit. So, what are you hitting him with? Your club,
cane.
your cane. Okay.
Mhm.
So roll damage.
Bonk.
You bonk him on the head, and he just falls and collapses onto the floor.
Nice.
That's more like it. And movement. Going to move 20 feet behind this guy.
Okay.
And turn around to face him as I approach.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Takahara, you're up.
Okay. After getting kind of like fucking hit and everything, fucking Takahara does like fucking like anime pose with like one hand over his eye. It just goes like, huh, and then fucking like does like 3 cuts like on him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah.
What's your
He's alright.
advantage?
Oh!
You're at
Advantage?
advantage.
I was gonna say this is at the. Sorry. What?
No, we're
I just said
saying
he was
that-
at advantage.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say mine's at like the same -5 plus 10 thing.
Yep. Yeah, plus 10 is not doubled, just letting you know.
Yeah. So it rolls it. Does it auto do it for you?
No.
No,
So,
you have to click roll damage.
One-handed 10. Sorry, how did crits work again? The fuck?
It doubles dice damage.
Okay, so 30 damage from that one. Right?
You're two-handed, correct?
One-handed.
One-handed, so 10, 20, yeah, 30 damage. You're correct.
Okay, then I'll go again.
Why am I doing that? There we go.
Does the 16
and with
hit?
real quick, and with that damage on him, he seems incredibly weak, and actually seems like he might start running away. And no, a 16 does not hit. So as you go to attacking him again, he seems really, really scared, and he quickly parries your attack against him.
Okay. Do I have anything fun in my inventory I can do?
I wish we were level 9, because then I could have the Sentinel at Death's Door.
Okay, I'm gonna. How tolerant will you be of derailing, Jason?
Define derailing.
If I were to give him one chance to live, and it would be to pull from a deck of cards.
Sure, go ahead, try it.
Okay, I say, as I point my sword at him, I'm like, I'll let you live on one condition.
He looks at you
Nice.
confused, and he kind of just tilts his head.
And I pull out a deck of cards, and it's just like, draw a card.
He tilts his head again, as if he is not understanding what you're telling him.
Wait, do you speak common?
And then he starts like
Do they-
yapping random noises at you, and like he looks like he's trying to run away, but every single time he tries to like jump away, he recognizes that you're gonna attack him, so he keeps like standing in place. So he's kind of like just jumping back and forth as he's just like yapping random things.
Wait, so he's wearing a mask, right?
Yes.
I take the mask off.
Roll sleight of hand.
Shit.
You didn't think it was just gonna let you do that, did you?
Yeah, I don't know.
He quickly slaps your hand away from him as you go to grab his mask, and then he like yells at
That's
you.
rude.
And then again, he does the same thing. He looks like he's trying to run away.
Okay, do I have
You can
anything-
continue
Wait,
to try
what, did
and
I-
get him to. You can continue to try and get him to draw from the deck of many things. He just doesn't understand common.
Oh, okay.
What is the language he's speaking in Aquan, Sylvan, or Celestial or Sylvan?
No,
Okay.
Does it happen to be Goblin?
no, it's not goblin.
Okay.
Tokao just goes, like, can't be asked, and then I just bonk him on the head with the sheathed sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oof. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
It does not. So you, as you go to hit him, he takes this moment to start running away. Anything else, Tagara?
Nope.
This brings us to
I am
Samurai,
a fighter.
who will use the action to disengage and then start running away.
Sentinel.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sentinel. Go.
I
yeah.
know. I'm just bringing him to the position in case it misses, because there is a chance that you miss.
And then because he went here, my melee range would have been here. So is that still advantage or no?
Yeah, still advantage.
Awesome. 17.
That does hit.
And I would like, I'd like my hit to have been me sticking out my cane to trip attack.
Okay.
that's
He
a
needs to roll
strength
strength save.
Oh, no.
Although you're probably going to kill him regardless, but
10.
yeah, you're killing him. So I'll just say it works regardless. So you go to trip him, and he like falls on his face, and you can hear the mask crack as he hits the stone floor. As he falls unconscious.
Okay.
I do.
And
still count as
you
10.
suddenly recognize that the little girls behind you or in front of you, depending on where you are crying, and Ambra says, "Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. I didn't realize that you guys could still fight."
Everyone gather round, and I'm going to sit down cross-legged, take my amulet off and put it in my hand and begin to go through a ritual, and I'm casting Prayer of Healing.
I'm going
As,
to flip over this guy and see what he looks like without his mask.
Okay. As you take off his mask, you see he seems to be elvish, but it's a weird elvish. It's not quite drow, but it's drow-ish.
The hell is this?
as Ambra goes over to thank us, Takahara's about to put away the deck of many things, looking sad, but then looking at Ambra, seems like he's about to pull it out again, but then shakes his head and puts it back.
I just want to use this trick.
I should have just let you use it.
You'll get him someday, Taka.
I also look at this one. The mask, I mean.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You pick up the mask,
Okay.
and he looks elvish for sure, but he looks like somewhere between like a wood elf and a drow.
May I history check him?
History.
Betty? Hey, and history check, that isn't a nat one.
Okay, so Takahara, you have no idea what this could be. Gizmo, you also don't know anything, but you could imagine that this is like these people are some sort of like indigenous people to this area. They might be like cave elves essentially.
I'm gonna look up. I'm imagining Gizmo like very shaky right now because he doesn't have his cane. I'm gonna look up at Taka and say, I know it. I know what these guys are. Come down here and I'll tell you.
I'm not good. You've tricked me too many times. I'm not bending down to you. I know what you're doing.
As just continues to stand up and doesn't bend down.
You can tell us from down there, I say as I'm still going through the ritual.
No,
Prayer of Healing. which
no,
takes-
it's a secret. He needs to get closer.
Like all those other secrets you have.
Yes, like those.
Takahara just goes,
It better be funny.
as he bends down.
I'm just gonna latch on to like his shoulder and jump back onto his shoulders.
Takahara just kind of goes,
That wasn't very funny, but oh well. If you just wanted to get on, you could tell me to get on.
It's not as fun that way. Yeah, I've got no idea what these guys. Probably cave elves.
What are elves doing in a cave?
I don't know.
Losers.
Taka, you still got probably about 9 more minutes of flight if we want to check out the area.
Oh, cool.
Make sure you're back before I'm finished with this ritual.
okay.
Which
You
just
would
so happens to be
recognize
10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10
Ah,
minutes.
perfect.
And you would definitely recognize it as I've definitely casted it after combat many times during our...
Are there any caves nearby that I know of?
Roll me history.
Or rather, actually, no,
History check.
Takahara will ask,
Does anyone know any caves nearby?
Is there any caves nearby that I know of?
Roll me history.
I don't think so. Probably not.
Nope.
Neither of you have
We don't know
traveled.
shit.
With the exception of when you guys arrived here, you guys haven't really traveled around this area very much. You kind of came here specifically because you wanted to stop adventuring, so you haven't really gone outside of the town very much, if at all. So you don't know
Trying
many
to
caves
get out, and
nearby.
they keep pulling me
I'll just
back
do
in.
I'm gonna like do a flyby of like the whole town until it wears off, like looking for caves.
Okay, roll me investigation, and I'll tell you what you see as you do. Go ahead and move your character if you'd like. To
Can
tell
I
me where you
also
go.
roll investigation?
Sure.
Because I'm on him. Not much better.
Nice.
Okay.
We have not found the plot line.
So Takahara, you're remembering the good old days of when you used to do this, because I'm imagining you guys would do this when you guys were adventuring as well, as you just fly across the entire town. You're just remembering the good old days and remembering fights with Tiamat and everything like that, and fighting Tiamat in the sky and stuff like that. And you're just remembering how cool you used to be, and you're not really paying attention to your surroundings whatsoever. Gizmo, you're trying to look for something, but you do not notice any caves per se. You do notice that some people are out, and some people are actually working in the farms, which is actually a little bit peculiar, because it's not actually farming season quite yet.
Over there.
Over there.
Okay, let's zoom down.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the farming area.
Yes.
Whee! Here come. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Which is.
Zoom. Can you zoom me
Spiritual
over?
weapon would be gone.
You need me to move you.
Yes. Thank you.
So why are we here again?
Wait, what time of year is it?
It's kind of like the beginning of winter. Like it's starting to get brisk out.
It's a little cold for them to be farming over there. What are they doing?
Like this should be the end of the farming time, essentially. Like if they had anything, they should be either reaping it, or that's about it. They should either be reaping it, or it should be not there. But it looks like they're actually planting seeds.
Yeah.
What are you guys planning?
Are you guys scheming over there?
Are you talking to somebody?
Yeah.
I imagine we're talking to
At the
Arthur
Arca
here.
guy.
We're just providing the soil with nutrients so that it remains like nutritious through the winter. I don't know. That's Tia's in charge of everything. I just do what she tells me.
Okay, let's go talk to Tia.
Yeah. Where's Tia?
Roll a history check to see if you remember who Tia is.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Neither
What is
of you
it, these
remember who
history
Tia is. So go ahead and fly in a direction, and you probably go talk to Malik first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go.
Yes, we'll just go to the next person.
Okay.
Brack,
So you
what are
see,
you doing over here?
you see another man. This one shirtless and bald, and he looks very skinny and yeah. Also doing pretty much the same thing, putting seeds into the ground.
You know where Tia is?
Yeah, Tia's back at the farm, and he points directly up the hill, where she always is.
Okay. Using that information, I will fly to Tia.
Alright, thanks. Watch your tone. Okay, as we fly.
Watch your tone.
Yeah.
What?
He's watching the town.
As you arrived, he says, "Oh, hi Gizmo and Takahara. What brings you down to the farm?"
They're putting weird things in the ground.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a little late for this, huh?
It's we're not planting things to grow. We're making sure that the soil remains fertile over the winter.
Is this
Remains
an actual,
fertile for your evil plans.
Is this an actual farming technique? Because I don't know.
I have no idea. I just made it up on the spot. So maybe it is, maybe it's not. I would imagine it probably is some sort of farming technique.
Yeah.
As an old person, I have to be against everything new and innovative.
Because
doing
nutrients,
that.
the nutrients in soil is just living bacteria. That's what it is. So you want to make sure that things don't die over the winter. So I would imagine it's something. I don't know.
Dan, be straight with us. Does this have to do with the story?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I looked at Tia and I go,
You're not plot relevant anymore. Goodbye. And I fly back.
also, actually, can I make her draw from the deck many things before I leave?
You
of the time
can
she's
make her
wasted.
you can make her try.
Okay,
You can try to
pull a
make her.
card, it's
That's what I
fun.
must say.
I ask her, I'm like,
Hey, can you pull a card? I'm doing a social experiment.
Roll a history check on Tia to see if she knows what this is. She does not.
history.
She's not. What?
Okay.
Why? Is this some sort of magic trick?
Vaguely. Community project. Just some harmless fun for an old geezer like me.
Harmless fun.
Okay, I
Keep in mind that he
guess.
said that.
Tia will draw a card from the deck of many things.
Okay.
It's,
Oh my god.
1
Is there a
through
roll? Is,
20 or 26? Is the total
22.
amount?
I
22?
I haven't used this in forever, but I have a deck of cards that I have separated the specific cards that the DM's guide says to use for the deck of many things, sitting on my desk. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, this is all the other cards. Where the fuck are the deck of many things cards?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm pretty sure it's 22.
Yeah, 22.
Larger
It's 22. Okay, cool. So I roll a. Can I just type
Oh,
in roll
I'll-
D22?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or- oh, well, you roll it actually. Yeah.
I'll roll it. $20, which would be balance, I believe. 2 spades, based off
2
of this.
spades, balance. Where is balance? Balance. Your mind suffers a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, and vice versa. If you're in true neutral or unaligned, this card has no effect on you.
She picks the card up and she sees like a one of those old fashioned like weights that like compare one thing to another on the card. It's a weight. What does this mean? Is this good?
Oh, that's. Yeah. Keep that on you. Okay. See ya. And I just fly away.
Okay.
Yeah, you big bad.
And you see Tia just like start like stroking her chin.
Fuck! I wish I pulled that on the guys we were fighting in case they're like evil and they just become good.
What if they were actually good and they became evil, though?
He is obviously either
well.
true neutral or unaligned then.
She's lawful neutral, so she's currently turning chaotic, but it's not like she immediately is like, oh, there's chaos everywhere. That's not how alignments
No.
work.
She just becomes. She's going in her rebellious phase.
She did undergo a change.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
As-
like a good to evil thing.
Woo!
Okay.
Honestly, kind of saddens me a little.
I talked to Gizmo and I go,
Do you want to draw one later?
Yeah!
Let's draw one in specifically 2 hours.
So, I know Prayer of Healing rules as written only uses components, but I imagine it as a much more intricate ritual than just like praying, despite that literally being the spell. Just something to note, I guess.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys go back to where Sepkrados is, and you sit around for a while. You're expecting to get healed from this prayer of healing that you've experienced many times in your life. As I forget what her name is. What's her name? Ambra continues to console the children after being attacked by these weird masked cave elves. The prayer of healing goes off, and pretty much right on time with that, the adventuring party, along with Zhao, not Zhao, wrong person. Give me a second.
Take Zhao back. Get Zhao back the fuck out of here.
It's two similar names. I meant to get Jai and Zhao.
It's 11 points
along with-
healing to everyone.
Okay, so everybody can heal up 11 points.
Alright, I haven't taken damage.
Takahara has, I know that. I think Takahara is the only one
Yes.
that took damage, actually.
Yeah,
Just like
I
a
was
fighter
mostly
should.
doing it for, I was mostly doing it for the girls that were being poked and prodded or whatever.
As the adventuring party arrives back, and Fawn quickly sees Takahara and says, Did you take care of the attackers?
Did you know
Those
about
guys?
these?
Jai came and found us as we were hunting for food out in the forest.
Huh. Yeah, sure.
Of course we took care of the attackers. You ever heard of a little thing called Tiamat?
Yes, I've heard of Tiamat. We've heard it many, many times. We know you guys used to be very strong.
Gizmo, you don't need to continue it.
I also bought a new tea mat.
Worry. Tiamat was many years ago at this point.
Could I as an artist, could I say I own a tea mat that has a picture of Tiamat on it?
I am still Gizmo.
Yes.
Master of elements. The earth itself bends to my will. And I'll cast mode earth over here.
Okay.
Okay.
As
even bend your
you
own
probably
back.
noticed that Broke over to the side is rolling his eyes.
But no, we made a promise and we kept that promise.
Well, thank you. Do you know where they came from? And
No.
Ambra will turn around and say, they came from the northeast.
Northeast. Is there anything up there, you youngins? You've been traveling around a lot. Is there anything to the northeast?
Anything cave-like?
Honestly, we don't travel in that direction a whole lot because there's a large river over there. But we'll go check it out right now. And
Wouldn't a large river be better for hunting because animals would go and drink the water from the river?
we're saying it's
They're just dumb youngins.
as you say this, Fawn turns around and says, like, we're saying it's hard to get across the river. The river's nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go.
All right.
Wait, before they leave,
Yeah.
can I say to them,
Before you go, if you get into trouble, I have something for you.
Oh no.
This
Okay,
isn't
I hand-
one of those deck cards from the deck of many things, is it?
No. They're
No.
just normal cards.
As soon as you said, like, when you say no, he's like, oh, and then as soon as you say there's normal cards, he just starts immediately walking away.
Wait, I have something that's just actually going.
Yes, Seppi. What do you want?
Reaching into my bag, I pull out 3 vials with a red liquid inside and hand them each a basic healing potion.
Oh,
Can I?
thank you. How long have you been
Can I-
saving these for?
Oh, I think a couple of these may be left over from our
Wait, what's-
travel, but I've bought a few more recently just in case.
Uh,
Yeah,
What's
Gizmo.
Do-
Gizmo
do
gonna
I-
do?
Do I know
Oh.
that
Hold up, Gizmo. What do you want to do?
oh, I was just gonna say while Takahara's trying to put the deck back, can I try to like sleight of hand grab it from him without him knowing?
You can try. Yeah, go ahead. Roll sleight of hand.
If you critically fail, you accidentally pull a card.
18.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll me perception, Takahara.
Okay. Sure. Even if I see him, I'll let him have it.
Oh,
Okay. You do see him in the very last second, so you think you could probably take it away, but you let him have it anyway.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna glue it, but I don't think he'll let me have that. Do that.
Glue it to what? Like shut?
just glue all the cards together.
Oh my god. I mean, how are you gonna get the glue between the cards without taking them out?
Ooh.
So you just start drawing all the cards.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
to be fair, if you draw all the cards, you're eventually gonna draw. Gives you like $1
Yes.
billion in gems or $1 billion golden gems.
He's also going to get the
soul
one that
will be
kills him.
forfeit.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw.
True.
I'm gonna draw one card, and whatever it is, I'm gonna glue it to the one underneath it.
Okay.
Okay, so you do draw a card.
Okay, draw a card.
Sure.
1d22.
Do 22. Yeah.
Roll. I'm just waiting for you to draw death.
12.
Let's see what that is. 12.
Oh,
That
the
is-
void! That's the void!
Are you serious?
Isn't the void the one that takes away all your wealth?
No, the void's the one where your
What?
soul disappears.
Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place.
The
that
void is
DM
the worst
destroyed.
one. It's the closest
One or
thing to
more
actual
powerful
death.
beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped, your body is incapacitated.
So Takahara, you'll notice as he grabs the deck of many things, you don't necessarily know what he's going to do. You kind of hope that he draws a card from it, but you kind of also don't because you know how powerful this thing is.
Yeah.
As you see him like take out his glue really quickly, and before you can even react, he picks up one of the cards, and suddenly his body just becomes stiff, and he falls back and falls onto the floor, completely unconscious.
While
love
that's going on, do I know that
Imagine this from like their point of view, where like they're talking to Seppi, and then they just see Gizmo fall over.
so
Gizmo,
Um,
you really need to keep your balance.
do I know if any of these 3 adventures have an affinity for fire?
They do not.
Okay. Then
Well, Brork
I'll-
Brork kind of does because he's evocation wizard, but not necessarily. He's not like fire like obsessed. He uses fire spells. So.
Okay.
But as you're talking to Fawn, he quickly like pushes you gently out of the way and rushes over to Gizmo, as does Chien, who remains quiet. And Bork kind of looks from the distance, and Jai rushes forward as well.
I finally like turn around and notice, and I'm going to bonus action spare the dying at a distance because Grave Domain Cleric is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it does absolutely nothing.
I know, but
okay.
I don't know that your soul is not in your body. I just think
You
you're
know?
unconscious.
You know it's a
Say,
bad
what-
card when the card's description starts with "This black card spells disaster." That's how it starts.
Fuck, I was hoping that was gonna like the NPC was gonna draw that card.
It's just a harmless social experiment.
Yes.
Slowly
Wait.
walk forward. Out of the way, please. I can handle it.
Wait, TJ. Wait. Where does he soul? Like, it gets contained in an item, right?
Yep.
Where
In a
does it get
place of
contained
my
in?
choice. I get to
Oh my
choose.
god. Fuck.
I place a hand on the
Hello.
body of Gezo.
Gizmo.
Gizmo, sorry, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, which I know does nothing, but should do max healing if he was just unconscious due to being at 0 hit points because of Grave Domain, but
Yep.
it doesn't do anything because his soul left his body.
Yeah. So you
like,
you attempt to do this, and as soon as you do, you release all of your energy, but immediately you kind of feel blocked, almost as like it basically feels like there's no life to give into, like there's nothing there.
So do I just like roll up a new character real quick, or
Hang on, no, wait. Hang on. There is a idea. There's a wish spell in this deck somewhere.
There is a wish spell in the deck. Do you really want to draw another card?
But all it does is reveal the location. A wish spell can't restore your soul.
This is what I'll say.
Oh, really?
If this is what I'll say, if you draw a card and you draw the wish spell, I will make the rest of this one shot based around getting the item. That was not my plan, but if that happens, I will let that happen because neither of you have the wish spell because it's a 10th level. It's not 10th level, 9th level spell.
Just gonna fucking get the card and do like like the make it rain thing with like you do with money usually, but like the deck's got like.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Okay, if you are doing this, you need to roll a 3 because Moon gives 1d3 wishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm looking at the deck right now.
Sure.
just another one shot derailed by the deck of many things?
Yeah,
Add
this
it
is the
to-
first time I've used it.
What you do not want to draw though is
Plain.
12.
Fool, which is gonna
Yeah.
yeah
Well,
12.
did you put
wait.
12 back in the deck?
It automatically
no.
recycles. Everything recycles automatically.
Oh, everything
Oh.
shit. I
Yep,
thought I
that's
was
how the
gonna
deck
do
of
it
many
'cause I
things
thought-
works.
So you don't want to
Oh.
draw the void. You don't want to draw the fool. You don't want to draw flames.
There are more bad cards than there are good cards in the deck of many
Yeah.
things.
I was gonna say fucking because now that the
Drawing
void's gone, I can
idiot
just go
wouldn't
through
be
it.
too much of an issue. Drawing rogue would be kind of annoying. Drawing wealth or
Wait, so you
rogue
yes,
would be terrible.
shit? Because the idea was that like I would spend the whole deck by the end of this session. Like I didn't realize it recycles. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it cycles through. So as soon as you pull a card, that card immediately goes back
Okay.
into the deck.
Fuck it. I just go.
Okay, time to completely change our focus and then fucking. Full of thing.
14. Skull.
Skull! Skull! No! You summoned an avatar.
Oh. Okay. Let me be the DM, Ty, okay?
Sorry, I'm looking at. No!
Give me a second.
Oh my fucking god. I did get healed, right?
Yeah, you got healed up 11 points.
Yeah, that'll help.
It's just an avatar of death. What can go wrong?
Yeah, you guys can do 2v1 an Avatar of Death, right?
No. No, we can't. No, it's not even because we can't take it, because I'm pretty sure it's like everything scales to the person that summoned it. It's because if anyone tries to help, it's the helper summons its own avatar. And the avatar does warn not to that the one who drew the card has to fight alone.
Okay, I need a voice for this. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
As suddenly, when you draw the card, this kind of ethereal-looking but like armor-clad, skeleton-looking dude appears and says,
I warn you, Do not try to help your friend here. This is a battle between me and him alone.
I look at him and I go,
I guess that wasn't a good card.
Quickly draw another one and see if you can get a better one.
that's what I'm gonna do.
roll initiative first, because I believe it takes an action to draw a card.
Yes.
24. Okay, give me a second. I need to get the avatar. Of...
Could you classify the deck of many things as an attack action?
Well, I'm pretty sure when you draw a card, you're supposed to declare a number of cards that you draw, and then you draw that many cards.
Oh.
Yeah, you can draw as many cards as you want. You declare it.
I declare 22 cards.
I look to him. I look to the Avatar of Death and I go,
Before we fight this duel of honor, will you do me a favor?
I have to find my voice again.
What is this favor that you ask?
Can you...
wait, so when a card's been drawn, it's been used, right? Like you can't. What's it?
What do you mean?
Like,
I still have my voice on.
I'm gonna be like,
What do you mean?
what's happening?
I can't put the void card on top and then it can force him to draw the void card, right?
No.
Okay.
Basically, a deck of anything automatically shuffles itself. The only thing is, if you're drawing multiple cards, you can't draw the same card in that declaration of drawing them.
Okay.
So you could draw 22 and draw the entire deck, but then you would also guarantee yourself to lose your body. So
Okay.
it would not be a very smart thing for you to do.
Okay. I ask him. I say, 1, we find somewhere peaceful to fight, and 2, before we start, as a tradition of my people, can you draw from this deck before we fight?
No.
Okay, I draw 12 cards.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Jason.
It's fine. Draw.
I come back and I just hear Taka go, I'm drawing 12 cards.
Yep, that's exactly it. You know what? We deserve combat music right now, so we're gonna put combat music on. Drawing 12 cards is definitely a combat music moment. Okay, let's look at these in that order.
What
Give
number
me a
was
second.
Void was 20, right?
Void is 12, which is the second one. Let's see what happens first, though. Vizier.
Okay.
Where's Vizier?
Vizier.
Vizier. Where's Vizier? Oh, there it is. I need to... Okay, so at any time within the next year, you can start meditating and get the answer to any question that you want.
Alright, I'll use that in the void. I'm assuming past 12 I can't draw any more cards.
No. You draw no more cards.
So you draw the second card, and then everybody around you just sees you again, just like Gizmo. you just like freeze up and fall onto the ground, and then we're gonna go back to calm music.
I imagine it's like the fucking Source Engine or Gary's mod when you like just drop a ragdoll and just goes whoop.
I like to imagine Gizmo and Taka ending up in the same place.
I'll let that happen. You guys are in the same place.
Oh, there you are.
You're such a good friend, Taka. You're coming for me.
As Sep Kratos, you see your friend fall to the ground, and then the avatar just like looks around and says,
Well, that was easy. And then...
And then he fades away.
I win.
You didn't even draw the wish. You didn't even draw the wish one in those 12 cards.
Oh, and all those 20. Oh,
in
fuck.
all those
Well,
in
he
all
drew-
those
he
12
drew
cards.
3 9s, and 2 18s, so he would have had to reroll 4 of those.
Oh,
That's
God.
true.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Sepkrados,
I-
you're the only one remaining. What would you like to do? As everybody now is just like surrounding these people, just like, what in the world just happened to these old people?
Oh my god.
They've reached the end of their time. Now, anyway,
Natural death. Natural death. Died of old age.
I'm going to pick up the deck.
Yes.
Right in my
Please draw.
couch.
Please draw.
To
I
honor,
really want you to draw 12 so that the three of you guys can beat together.
to honor Taka, I will draw one single card.
To honor Taka.
I'm
Okay.
drawing 1 card.
Okay,
Okay.
roll a d12.
Fine.
9.
Which one's that?
Knight.
2.
Um,
Night.
Yeah, so suddenly, like, I can get that one really quickly.
Oh.
Suddenly, to your side, it's actually supposed to be a turtle, but I'm just using a human instead. A turtle with like a sword and shield appears next to you and says, "I'm ready to fight."
Please let TJ O'Connor play the knight. Please let TJ O'Connor play the knight. It's a level 4 fighter.
Sure.
It's a level 4
Why the fuck?
fighter turtle.
Go for it, Connor.
The thing is, I have to listen to you.
Well, no, you just fight loyally.
Yeah.
I literally serve you until my death.
Yeah, technically I'm supposed to control the knight, but I want TJ O'Connor to, because they're both dead right now.
Huh.
I mean, I'm pretty content to vibe in the void, honestly.
Same.
I mean, if neither of you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I don't want to be a 4th level fighter that like is literally just your servant.
Okay.
This
Should
is so
I do
derailed.
like a player character sheet quickly for this thing? Because
Wait,
I can do that pretty fast.
Wait, Ty. He's loyal to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you get him to draw the cards until he gets the wish card, and you can tell him what to wish for?
I'll let that happen. I'll allow that to happen.
2nd degree.
Oh my god!
What
One
the
sec,
fuck is it?
I'm putting together the character sheet first.
Okay.
What if he draws fucking boy?
What if he draws a 12 from the first thing?
He also
And then Takahara and Gizmo just suddenly, a turtle just shows up, and you're like, "What? You're not Seprakos?
You're not Seppi.
You're not Seppi."
You're not Seppi.
What the hell happened to this one shot?
The deck of many
Look.
things happened.
Look, Jason, let me have it.
Oh my god, I love and hate this at the same time.
I was
I'm
really
making
trying
a
to
champion
restrain.
so
I was
that
gonna
this
do it like
doesn't
at the
have
end
to
of the
go
session, but I
so
just
fast.
couldn't help it.
Jesus Christ, okay. Seeing this knight suddenly appear, well, now we have even more people to help find the source of these attackers. We will hold a funeral for our fallen friends, our fallen comrades, when we are finished with this whole ordeal. Now, please, take me to this river.
Taka, I bet Seppi is trying his hardest to get us back right now.
I know he is. He wouldn't let us down.
I don't know what to do here.
What do you mean? You didn't have this planned out?
No.
I'm
Double
assuming the
void.
knight doesn't have the same bonuses that we get.
It's just a 4th level fighter. So
Yeah.
essentially what would happen in this moment in a normal campaign is I would let you build out a 4th level fighter character sheet as your 4th level fighter, so you could do whatever you want with it. Just
I
use
am
standard
doing that
arrays,
as
stuff
we
like that.
speak.
Yeah, you
Oh,
use
standard
standard
array?
array.
Got it.
Yeah, you use standard array for it.
Got it.
Or point by, standard array or point by. Because this is not a hero. This is just a dude that's sworn to help you. That's all he is. He's a martyr.
Fair.
But I am very confused as to what to do.
They had in not another D&D podcast. They had a deck of many things, and they drew a knight, and he became a main character, and it was great.
That's fun.
Oh my god, okay. So are the youngins gonna lead me to that river?
They're when you ask them to lead them to the river, they're kind of ignoring you as they're like not weeping, but they're mourning over the deaths of Takahara and Gizmo.
Look, we're old anyways.
The entire like village is like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And then the person who's been with them for years is like, guys, come on, we gotta go do something else.
The river.
I'm
They were old
trying to
anyway,
think
so
of-
we're gonna drop any second.
Okay, I'm sending you the knight character sheet, Jason.
Are you gonna have the knight draw from the deck of any things?
Connor, this is just like
You
when
know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I pulled the deck out. Here, I would like for you to draw a card, please.
But-
In the name of Taka, our fallen comrade.
You're just gonna go around and have everybody draw in the name of it's like his funeral. It's just everybody
This
drawing.
is literally
from the
drawing
deck of many
straws.
things.
But
He looks at you and says, "Are you certain, sir? This is the deck of many things. This
I am
has
aware.
many possible outcomes, and I cannot guarantee that the repercussions will happen to me or to you, since I'm essentially a part of you."
Well, I took a risk and drew a card which created you. I'm willing to take the risk again. And
But that is some of you may die.
Roll a d22.
What were you saying this is just like, TJ?
three. Come on, 3. Come on.
What'd you say?
22. Fuck. Wait, what is that?
That's the jester. Gains 10,000 experience. Okay. Change it to experience. I think 10,000 experience is like a couple levels. So I think it would turn to like level 7 or something like that.
a high level fighter now.
Okay,
And then you
hang
can
on,
draw
hang on,
2
hang on,
additional
hang on.
cards beyond your declared draws when you draw the jester.
I'm 10,000 would put him at level 5.
No, that's not.
Well,
Okay.
no, he'd already have 2,000. No, still just level 5. So
That's
literally
weird.
only 1 level.
Yeah.
Um,
But he can draw 2 more cards because that's what the jester
he
says.
he's drawing 2 more.
5 and 7.
seven, still
Let's look at
not
5
3.
first. Comet, which I believe is a good one.
I think it is. Yeah. Sounds bad, but
Defeat the next one
yeah.
you meet to gain 1 level.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you gain a level. So we're just speed running this fighter right now. And then 7 is throne, which has to
Throne.
We
be
shall
good.
let you grow.
throne
Gain
is.
charisma of 18 and a small keep.
Oh, small
Or-
what?
It gains proficiency in persuasion.
Yeah.
Actually, it gains expertise in persuasion. I don't know why it says
Yeah.
proficiency
Oh my
and then
God.
double. That just means expertise.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
We're just making him
Dude,
an actual PC.
He's an actual like knight now because he now owns property. He has a rightful ownership of a small keep.
Oh my god.
This is hilarious. Okay. So
And as he draws the 3 cards, he looks at you and says, "Thank you, sir. I appreciate this. I don't know what I'm going to do with my own keep, but I will guard it as well as I guard you."
Gizmo Takahara drew 3 cards each, and 2 of them were the void. This knight drew 3 cards, and all 3 of them were good.
Oh my god. I can't believe that.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
I genuinely do not know where to go from here because the adventurers were supposed to go off to the river alone, and Jai was gonna tell you to stay behind. We're gonna call it because I legitimately
Yeah.
I am stumped as a DM. I do not. know what
I'm
to do here.
declaring 20. I'm declaring a 22.
Oh my god.
You're declaring a what? 22?
Draw.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see the order.
Well,
16, 15.
16.
There's a 12.
Yeah,
There's a
20,
12.
17, 12. Okay.
Okay,
I
let's
do not
see.
I don't get wish in the time span that it takes to draw the void.
We're now 3 dudes in the void.
Actually, the very first thing that you do, you immediately become entombed.
Which
Wait, what?
Like you immediately disappear. All of your clothing just like fall to the ground, and you're entombed into an extra dimensional sphere.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, so he's been banished somewhere else then.
Yep. So the 3 of you are banished, but 2 of you are banished in one place, and 1 of you is banished in another place.
We need to do another. We need to do another one shot where we try and free these adventurers.
yeah, these adventurers have like important information. Tiamat's coming back.
Okay, I'm gonna have to add this into Kostarati somehow. Where can I put a Japanese forest into the Kostarati world?
Yeah.
3 old men disappear. And there's this guy's like some guy who's had a master, but then fucking. Wait, did you draw the card or did the guy draw the card?
I drew it. I drew it.
See. At least he's loyal to you. He'll try and free you.
Oh my god! In the one shot, I can play the knight.
Yeah.
He has sworn to you,
fucking
so
God.
he has sworn to try and get you back. He now has this keep that he owns. This is a whole nother one shot at this point.
Oh my god.
We can, the rest of us can play as one of these adventurers.
One of these adventurers, Fawn,
Hear me out.
Shin, or the Knight.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if they got trapped in the keep? What if their entombment is in the keep?
Oh my god.
Did you already have an idea of where we were, Jason?
Of where you were? No.
No, okay.
No, this was an arbitrary location.
I see.
But I do kind of like the idea of putting this in Kostarati somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, you know what could be fun? What if the keep is the tomb of Vignera?
It's not really a keep, though.
True.
Not a bad idea.
Is there any
but
other
Jason, by
location?
putting this in Kostarati, that means you're canonizing that deck of many things somewhere exists in Kostarati.
Oh, that's true.
You know someone's gonna fucking steal it and then use it.
Well, okay.
You
I'll
could.
tell you right now. The deck of many things does exist in Kostarati, but it does not exist in. There is somebody that has the deck of many things.
I see.
Ooh.
I have a prediction.
Okay, let's hear the
But
prediction.
I also don't. I don't want you to. I don't want you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I think it's either Ardvin or whoever's leading the Malvics.
I can tell you, you're wrong.
Well, I wanted you to not tell me, so then I wouldn't know that it's not.
Well, maybe I'm lying. I could be lying
True, you could
to
be
try
lying.
and get you off the scent.
I
So
think it's pretty
considering-
obvious that it's Montague.
Dang it! How did you?
So considering that this town is unnamed, you could throw it on like Malchik or something. That small little island. That
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
kind of jungly,
you could just throw it near.
or somewhere in
temp-
the back of the jungle.
You could throw it near the temple because apparently that area just doesn't name their towns.
True.
That's the town name.
The temple is small. You guys kept thinking that it was big, and I'm like, it's not. It's just a temple. That's all it is. It's not a town. But you guys kept
People
thinking
living
that it
there
was a
should-
town, so I was like, okay, I guess it's a town now.
I'm sorry. I really thought it was a town.
Same.
You guys were like straight up like, I'm going to the tavern, and I'm like, what? Why do they think there's a tavern at a temple?
I'm pretty sure we
like,
asked.
okay, you
I'm
were at
pretty
the
sure we
tavern.
asked. Is there a tavern?
No, you guys. I'm like 90% sure that you guys straight up said, we want to go to the tavern.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, Rump bursting in and being like, drinks for everyone.
Oh my god.
Although it actually kind of does make sense for the Og Temple to be a pseudo town because they are supposed to be helping people, so it did make sense in the end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In future
That's
reference,
why
if you guys ever go to a temple, do not expect it to be a town. It's either going to be
No.
in an established town, and it just so happens that the temple is in a town, or it is just a temple.
Yep.
Okay.
Do one of you want to fight in fucking Legends of Runeterra with all this new time we have?
I'm gonna
yeah.
stop